Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. In this presentation, we will explore the diagnostic trouble code DTC P0107, which indicates a low voltage in the manifold absolute pressure MAP sensor circuit. This is a critical issue that can affect engine performance and fuel efficiency. The MAP sensor plays a vital role in measuring the intake manifold pressure, providing essential information to the engine control module, ECM, for optimal fuel management. A malfunction in this sensor can lead to a variety of performance issues. We will cover detailed troubleshooting steps, possible causes, and solutions to ensure that your Honda Accord operates smoothly and efficiently. The MAP sensor is crucial for vehicle operation, as it measures the pressure inside the intake manifold. This measurement translates into vital data that the engine control module, ECM, uses to adjust the fuel mixture and timing, ensuring the engine operates efficiently. Typically, the MAP sensor is located on or near the intake manifold, allowing it to capture accurate pressure readings as the engine runs. Its performance directly impacts engine speeds and overall drivability. An affliction in this sensor can lead to poor idling, reduced power, and even increased emissions. Therefore, diagnosing the DTC P0107 and resolving any issues is essential for maintaining vehicle performance and compliance with emission standards. Understanding the potential causes of DTC P0107 is crucial for accurate diagnosis. A faulty MAP sensor may report incorrect pressure readings, leading the ECM to mismanage the air-fuel mixture. Additionally, wiring issues such as damaged or corroded wires and poor electrical connections can result in disrupted signals sent from the MAP sensor to the ECM. Another cause to consider is a malfunctioning ECM itself, although this is less common. Each of these issues must be carefully examined to ensure proper vehicle operation. Before beginning the troubleshooting process, recording all freeze data and examining onboard snapshots is important to establish baseline performance metrics. These preliminary steps help in pinpointing the exact malfunction quickly. The symptoms associated with DTC P0107 can significantly affect your driving experience. One of the most common issues is poor engine performance, where the vehicle may struggle to accelerate or maintain speed. Increased fuel consumption could also occur as the engine tries to compensate for the erroneous data transmitted by the MAP sensor. This condition often results in the check engine light illuminating, alerting the driver to a potential issue. If these symptoms appear, it is crucial to address them promptly to prevent further damage to the engine or related components. Ultimately, timely diagnosis can help restore your vehicle's performance and efficiency. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0107 is to turn the ignition switch to the on position, which activates the electrical systems without starting the engine. Once in this position, use the HDS Honda Diagnostics system to check the MAP sensor's readings in the data list. The expected reading should be about 3 kPa, which is equivalent to approximately 1.0 in Hg, or 26 millimeters Hg, or a voltage of 0.23 volts or less. If these values are confirmed, proceed to the next troubleshooting step. However, if the readings are not within these parameters, it generally indicates an intermittent failure or an issue with the wiring or the sensor. At that point, checking for poor connections or loose terminals at both the MAP sensor and the ECM/PCM is recommended. In this second troubleshooting step, begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position, ensuring that all electrical systems are powered down. Subsequently, disconnect the MAP sensor 3P connector carefully to avoid damaging the terminals. Once the sensor is disconnected, turn the ignition switch back to the on position to reactivate power. Again, utilize the HDS to monitor the map sensor readings. Confirm whether the readings indicate about 3 kilopascal or 0.23 volts or less. If this condition is met, it might indicate a problem with the map sensor itself or the associated electrical connections. In contrast, if the readings exceed these values, further investigation is required in the subsequent steps. For this step, the focus is on measuring the voltage at the map sensor's 3P connector. Turn the ignition to the on position again, as you will need power to perform this test. Utilize a digital multimeter and measure the voltage between map sensor terminals number 1 and number 3. The expected reading here should be approximately 5 volts. If this value is confirmed, proceed to the next troubleshooting step. This typically indicates that the power supply to the map sensor is functioning correctly. However, if the voltage reading fails to meet this standard, it suggests a potential issue with the wiring or the ECM's output, which can result in misinterpretation of sensor data. This fourth step entails securing the ignition switch in the lock position. Following this, initiate the State Control System (SCS) line procedure using the HDS. Then, disconnect the ECM-PCM connector C, which contains 49 pins. It's essential to handle the connector carefully to avoid damaging the pins during this process. This step is focused on determining whether the signal from the ECM-PCM is being correctly transmitted to the map sensor. If repairs or continuity tests are needed, it's vital first to perform the necessary checks at this stage to ensure the ECM is analyzing the data accurately without interference from improper signals or shorts. For this final troubleshooting step, perform a continuity check between ECM/PCM connector terminal C13 and map sensor 3P connector terminal number 1. This process helps to determine whether there is a complete circuit or if there are any breaks in the wiring. Using a multimeter set to continuity mode, perform this check. A lack of continuity suggests a break or short in the wiring harness, which would lead to the map sensor not receiving adequate power or signals from the ECM. Addressing any detected wiring issues is critical to resolving the DTC P0107. Once continuity is confirmed, it's advisable to conduct further tests to ensure that the issue does not reoccur. After conducting all necessary repairs and replacements related to DTC P0107, it is crucial to carry out a final verification of the repairs performed. Start by clearing the diagnostic trouble code, DTC, from the system using the HDS. Following this, conduct a test drive of the vehicle under various conditions to ensure that any related symptoms have been resolved and the engine is performing as expected. After the test drive, conduct an inspection for any recurrent signs of malfunction, such as the check engine light illuminating again. This final verification is essential for assuring that the issue has been thoroughly resolved to restore peak performance of the vehicle. For ongoing vehicle health and to prevent issues related to DTC P0107, regular preventive maintenance is necessary. Routinely checking all engine sensors, including the map sensor, can help identify signs of wear or malfunction before they lead to significant issues. Additionally, it's vital to maintain the integrity of wiring harnesses and electrical connections, as deterioration can lead to several electrical faults. Whenever replacements are needed, ensuring high-quality parts are utilized will contribute to the vehicle's operational longevity and efficiency. Following the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule will equip the vehicle to handle various driving conditions and mechanical stress. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0107 related to the map sensor is critical for optimal Honda Accord performance. By systematically following the outlined troubleshooting steps, technicians can effectively pinpoint and resolve the underlying issues, ensuring smoother engine operation and improved fuel efficiency. Additionally, incorporating preventive maintenance practices will aid in mitigating future problems, enhancing vehicle reliability and longevity. Proper diagnostics paired with timely repairs not only restore vehicle functionality, but also contribute to a trouble-free driving experience. The ultimate goal is to keep the vehicle in excellent condition through proactive measures. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.